me. You guys, I think our worries are over because Mama is in the nest. And I think she may actually be laying eggs right now. I'm not, it's hard to tell, it is hard to tell. I don't know if you can hear my mom, my mama in the background. But we're both super excited because I think Mama may actually be laying eggs right now. You see, her behavior is a little bit different. She's staying more in the nest, and she's not just adjusting it now. It seems like she may actually be laying her eggs right now. So I am super excited. I was a little worried that she and Papa had actually left this nest behind and made a new one, because we hadn't seen them in the nest for a few days, but this is sometimes what they do, and it has been a little bit cold recently. And sometimes when it's too cold, they will end up, they won't lay their eggs right away. They'll hold off and they'll wait until it warms up a little bit. And it's less cold and windy today than it has been. Still a little bit. But yeah, if it's too cold, then sometimes even the mama can't incubate the eggs properly and the eggs would die. So she has to wait until the weather is warm enough, which out here it is pretty warm. But now that it looks like she may actually be laying eggs, maybe, we're not 100% sure, but she's definitely acting a little different this time, and she's in the nest more consistently than she has been. So she definitely has returned to the nest, and she very well may be actually laying her eggs right now. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye on her. We're going to try not to disturb her. I'll probably try to avoid going outside if I can help it, or I'll use the other door. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you an update and let you guys know that she is back. Now, hopefully I don't get cut off. My battery's getting a little low, but if we do, we'll just change the batteries, come back. But, so, the mother robin, oh my goodness, is she actually laying an egg? I don't know if she's actually laying an egg or not, but it almost looks like it. But the mama robin will sit in the nest for about 50 minutes out of an hour when she has eggs. She only leaves for about 10 minutes every hour. The male will not incubate the eggs, and in fact, he lacks the ability to do so. Oh, yeah, she's babysitting. But yeah, so I'm not entirely sure. It's just the male actually can't do it. I'll have to research more into the specifics of that. But I think he just doesn't have the right sort of insulation, perhaps. But it's the mama who incubates the eggs. Oh, and we have more batteries. Thank you. Thank you to my mama. And it's the female who incubates the eggs, and I think the male will bring food. So we may see Papa bringing food. I'm hoping we can catch Papa on camera. That's something I have yet to do. And, oh, well, that's a lovely view for you. But I'm hoping we'll catch Papa on camera. That's something that has not happened as of yet. And I'm hoping we will get to see him and maybe get to see him bringing some food to Mama. Because I think they do that. I don't know. I have to, now that we for sure do have a nest, because it seems pretty for sure now, then I'll definitely have to do a little bit more researching. I was a little concerned that we weren't going to, that they weren't actually going to stay around, but it certainly does. It certainly does. Oh, okay, so apparently Papa is out on our hill. I don't see him.
He's right, he's
oh, maybe, okay. I don't see
below
him.
the pink bush on the left.
Okay. Oh. So apparently he is out there.
Big pink bush.
Apparently he is out there.
See him walking?
Oh yeah, there he is. Okay, yeah, he is out there. So I'm assuming that is Papa, because we usually don't have that many robins around here, and so this pair is pretty unusual. But yeah, I would pretty much assume that is Papa, and he's probably actually out looking for food right now, so maybe we'll get to see him come and bring some food to Mama. And I'm not entirely sure how long it takes robin eggs to hatch. I think it's a couple weeks, but don't quote me on that. I will go look it up. And so we will be sticking with them for as long as they're here, and hopefully we will get to see a successful, would it be called a brood of chicks? I think so. Hopefully we'll get to see one. I don't actually know all these terms. This is kind of new to me. We had, a long time ago when I was really little, we had some finches that nested up in the same patio cover pretty much. And, but the only thing is that out here we do have some natural predators. And thankfully we don't really get cats in our yards now that we have my dog. We used to get stray cats, or outdoor cats at the very least. But we do have scrub jays that live around here. And the thing about scrub jays, and I think most members of the jay family, are that they are opportunistic, and so they will eat eggs if they get a chance. And we did see some predation when we had the finches, so hopefully we will not see that with these robins. If we do, it's just a good example of how the natural world works. I mean, we see predation quite a bit in our series, and while it is a very sad and unfortunate part of nature, it is something that happens, and it is the reason why a lot of these birds will lay multiple eggs. I believe robins tend to lay 4 at a time. But it is the reason why so many animals, and like if you look at small prey animals like rabbits or mice, they're known for their prolific multiplication in that they reproduce very quickly. Well, they have to because they get predated quite a bit. Is that the word?
No,
I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably not. Predation is a word.
Is predation
Indeed.
a word?
Yeah, or predation or predation maybe. I'm not sure.
We'll look it up.
We'll look it up. Oh, Papa is actually sitting on the roof of the patio cover right now.
Yeah, I saw him.
He just flew up there. You can't see him in the camera. I'm not going to try and move it because we can't actually... He's actually right down... I kind of want to try and move the camera, but he's been fluttering around quite a bit. Alright, my apologies for that. The camera actually died. And unfortunately, Papa left, so I didn't get to get a good shot of him. But Mama is still in her nest. Let me see if I can adjust the camera just slightly. There we go. And she's quite a pretty bird. She's looking at us right now. She, I think, is kind of curious about maybe what's going on. I'll try and get in. She's very, very pretty. And you guys have been telling me that the way you can tell robins apart is that the female will have a paler coloration, whereas the male will be more bright and vibrant. And that is something I know tends to occur in nature. In fact, our finch family that we had showed that off to quite an extreme, because the female finches are almost entirely brown, but the male finches have a very, very bright, even more bright than the robins, that they have a really bright red breast. And the brighter the coloration, we found out, the healthier the finch. And the healthier the finch, the more likely they are to be able to find a mate, etc. So that pigmentation can actually be really, really important in birds, because it helps them find mates and know, oh, this is a nice, healthy bird that can take care of itself, and maybe you'll make a good mate. So, I'll try to keep you updated. It's probably going to be a little bit of a longer vlog today, because we actually have activity in the nest, and hopefully these guys will stick around. But yeah, as I was saying, there is always the chance, and I want to prepare you guys for this just in case we do see it, that one or more of the eggs, if they do actually end up hatching, will not hatch, or that the chicks that come from the eggs may not survive. So it is a possibility we have to be prepared for. It is nature. Okay. Oh, let me see if I can get a good shot. So Papa is actually out. We have a swing set in our yard. I'm going to see if I can catch this. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yes, so this is Papa. See if I can get the camera to focus. There we go. That is Papa. And yes, you can see he is a little bit brighter. Oh, he might leave. He's been flying around quite a bit more. Mama's probably going to stay more in one place, because if she does have eggs, which I think she might, or may have them soon, she may be laying them right now, but she'll probably stick around with the eggs quite a bit in order to keep them warm so they can actually hatch. But Papa, there he goes again, has been flying around quite a bit more. But that is Papa. That is the dad of the nest. And yeah. Let me get Mama back in frame. Try and get centered a little too close, maybe. But yeah, so that is Papa, and you can see he does have a little bit more of a brighter coloration. It does stand out a little bit more, and so hopefully that means that he is a strong, healthy male who will make a good dad for hopefully some babies. It is the wild. There's no guarantee that we're going to see that the eggs will even be able to hatch or that the chicks will survive, but hopefully they will. I'm really, in any case, we can take this journey with them a little bit from the interior here without getting too close. And, but hopefully we will get to see some of them actually survive to adulthood, perhaps. Or at least until they leave the nest. So I know a lot of you guys are going to be very excited and want to see the eggs and chicks if and when we have them. Hopefully we will. And so what they say with that is I'm going to try to avoid disturbing them right away. So we probably won't know for sure if there are eggs or chicks unless we can see them popping up from here. I'm going to try avoiding disturbing them because they say that they can be a little bit unsettled, especially in the beginning when they first have the eggs and when the chicks first hatch. But as that time kind of goes on more, if they aren't too flighty and we can get out there while Mama is away from the nest, then maybe we can get a view in the nest. It's a big, big maybe because I want to be very careful to not disturb these guys and make them leave. But if it works out, I can maybe try to get out there and get some footage. If not, hopefully we'll be able to see if there are eggs or chicks popping up inside perhaps when Mama is not there, like if the chicks will pop their heads up. I'm hoping we will be able to see them okay from here. It's not an easy, it's a good location and a bad location. We can see it pretty well from the window, but we can't see down into the nest from the window. So I don't know what kind of footage I will or won't be able to get. But I hopefully will be able to see at least some of what's going on. And I am pretty sure she is either laying, yeah, it looks like she's reaching down in there too.
Yeah, she has done that.
Yeah, and that is not typical compared to what we were looking at before. We would see her come in and adjust a little bit of bedding perhaps and then leave. Whereas she's been in the nest for at least 10 minutes straight here, and she was in it when I came down, so who knows how long before. Mm-hmm. Her behavior has definitely drastically changed. So I am pretty sure she is either laying eggs right now or incubating them. I don't know how long it takes for a robin to lay an egg, or how long they'll come to the nest before they are going to lay an egg, but she's definitely displaying different patterns of behavior, which seems to be a pretty good sign that something is going on. So I am super excited to see these guys back with the nest again. Or at least Mama in it and Papa out getting food probably to help feed himself and feed her. I don't know how much chance she'll have to go get food now that she is going to be a mother. Or perhaps is already if she's already laid her eggs. But yeah, I'm super excited to see that these guys are back and actually using the nest that they built. I was a little worried for a bit there. And I think she's watching me. She knows something's going on, but I think she's gotten a little bit used to the idea of us being in here and moving around. So that's good too. But it's very, very good and encouraging to see them back in the nest and using the nest they built here. And I'm hoping they'll stick with it, especially if she has or is going to have eggs here. I kind of think they would. But we will see. But hopefully they will stick with it and we'll get to see babies. So I'm going to go look up how long it takes robin eggs to hatch. I'm pretty sure they lay 4 at a time, but I'll double check on that. And I'll try and figure out a few of these questions that have come up in the video and answer them next time. But for now, we will leave Mama in peace, and I will keep you guys updated if I notice anything. So, but for now, we are going to let her hopefully lay some eggs in privacy. Although I think she may have some in there already because she keeps reaching down like she might be turning them. So I will see you guys next time, but until then, this is Jay, over and out.